Again, 19th of March 2020. The world is closing down. Friends of mine who own bars, who own places of entertainment, have been told that they can't do anything in their business from 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Any place which sells alcohol, any restaurants which sell alcohol, shut your doors at 6 o'clock in the afternoon and reopen it up at 9 o'clock. In essence, close your business down. A good friend of mine who has a school out in the middle of town, he's now having to, this whole week, be talking to all of his creditors, all of the people he's got long-term contracts with, and closing all of it down because he doesn't see a future where his business survives beyond the next week. So many of our friends, so many of my colleagues, so many of the people I deal with regularly are sitting and having to say, it's time to close down. That means families are going to be without food. That means that families are going to have to be disbanding. That means there are going to be people going through major stress. What is happening in your world? How is this going to affect you? Are you going to have to stop working? What happens in your space? I want to know. So maybe what we can do is start talking about a few things. One of the topics I do want to talk about is, I'm calling it battle strategies for SMEs. Battle strategies for small to medium enterprises. The ones who are going to be hurt the most. The ones who is the lifeblood of our local economies, who are going to be crippled as a result of this. Let's talk battle strategies as to how do we manage to get through this together. How do we get through this with support? What's the kind of requests you want to have made on your behalf? Can I get people like your local councillors, sub-council chair people, mayoral committees? Can I get them to engage with us and talk about what are the battle strategies that we need to talk about right now? Because if we don't talk about it, we're going to just sit at home and die. You can't do that. You can't just die. You can't just give up. Ons is onkruid, Bosman. We're weeds. We know how to survive through everything. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. We're going to survive this. But the question is going to be, I don't want to just survive. I want to turn this into an opportunity where we can thrive. How do we thrive? How do I help every single one of my friends and our businesses and all of my acquaintances and everybody in my community who desperately wants to be able to provide a job, a means of income for their staff, their friends, their family? How do we get all of them to be able to say, let's thrive in this time? How are you going to handle it? Can I help you? What are the things which we can do together so that we can work together on this? Please let me know. I'm interested. Please let me know soon, tonight.